I've spent the last few weeks teaching my friends the Create mod, and they've made a surprising amount of progress.
I did it! Wait, did I?
Of course, I have my pizza box right over here where I've put my notes on. Now, it is a bit greasy. As long as the information is right, everything is A-okay.
So I decided it's finally time to teach them one of the coolest and also most complicated parts of Create. I'm talking about packages, which now that I say it out loud, kind of sounded cooler in my head. Okay, you guys all have some weird skins going on, but Donnie, what is going on here?
It's a long story. I'm sorry.
You're looking beautiful, though.
Really?
Hey.
Let's blow past that. Nope. Let's blow past that. I've got some good news and some bad news for you guys. The bad news is today is going to be really difficult, and you're probably all going to fail.
I think it's too difficult for me.
The good news is, on a positive note, I got each of you a gift.
Really?
Everybody take one. You can right-click to pick it up. When you're holding it, you can shift right-click to open it.
Shift right.
Hey! Okay, I didn't open it.
You cannot put bombs in a package. Are you kidding me? That's illegal.
We call that the Ted Kaczynski.
What?
The Unabomber. Hold on.
Now that I got you guys' attention, we got the heart rate going. We're going to do a baseline build. You guys got 5 minutes to go into the green squares behind you and make anything with Create that is not going to make me hate you.
All right, bet it up.
Sir.
Okay.
Please show me that you know what you're doing, please.
Of course, don't worry. I have something very special prepared today for you, Mr. Professor.
I can tell your outfit looks like it.
Oh my gosh, teacher's pet already, bro.
Today we're going to be building a rigged TNT car type thing where when you explode the TNT, the car will get launched forward.
In my eyes is the only proof. You can read my diary. Why is he looking at me?
Your singing's great, dude.
So I think we need water that's flowing, right? I think I know that much. Oh, I got me some power, baby.
What is going on here? I don't even know what I'm looking at.
We're going to be tracking people's speed that they run. Basically, what you have to do is you have to put on these copper boots, and it transmits a electrical signal into this and then sends the signal into the dispenser, spits out the correct amount of speed into this funnel, giving you your final speed in a chest with a paper that tells you your speed on it.
I wonder, can I just connect it like this? Oh, I can. All right. So this is pretty good.
And then we can adjust the speed, set that up to really high, and then add a shaft from here.
So they need to pick up speed and then hit the pressure plate at whatever speed they can. Now we need to create paper.
And let's add lava in between. 3 minutes left. Oh my god, I'm freestyling this right now. Oh, that nearly escaped.
It's looking like Liger is really starting to cut. Oh, he's setting up a bulk blasting setup.
So now when you hit this, going any specific speed, oh, dang, that shoots it far.
Oh my gosh, it hurts. Lynix was supposed to be my prize student, but now he's doing this. I don't even know what this is.
Okay.
I have faith. I'm gonna put my faith in him. He's still got 3 minutes left. Maybe he can turn it around.
Oh, my coffee's here. While they're all trying to figure out what to do, I already have my award-winning build.
We must make this work. I must reverse engineer the build. We need this to be placed like that. There you go. Okay, just like that. Which means we need the water wheel. Oh, goodness.
Maybe this needs to go up one higher.
Oh my gosh, I just watched him figure it out in real time. He realized he needed to move the basin up one, and now it will automatically output once it's finished. He just needs to move the cogwheel up. There we go.
How on earth do you get this to glue to this bit?
Super glue.
I did that, but it won't. It says they're not connected.
Yeah, that's because you would need like one right here, right? And then here. They need to be all touching.
1 minute left. Okay. Ooh, I got the laptop better. I can do this. I think a trapdoor would be better.
Need a couple more shafts. Then we need a cogwheel over here. And then a smaller cogwheel.
That looks terrible.
Yeah, I agree.
You can't say that.
No, I mean, you're doing a great job.
I'm gonna let it kill me. I'm gonna let it kill me when I fall. You done this to me.
You're literally always in creative.
Adding more sources will slow down the components. All right, let's slow this down. There we go. That works. And then why is this not working anymore? I'm gonna have to draw the power from somewhere else.
Frame glass door. That one's good. That one's good.
10, 9, 8.
Oh my gosh. I need the bell. I need the bell.
I've been done. Took a little nap on this back couch. Got a coffee.
Pencils down.
No!
I deleted my inventory. Pencils are down.
No.
So, Lynix, I'm just gonna ask, do you want to go first or do you want to go last?
I would love to go first.
Why don't we get this one out of the way first?
I have covered, please don't step on anything. I have covered my build because in the case of it going into the Museum of Natural History, I've wanted to preserve as much as I possibly can.
I was just there.
As you can see, right there is a speedometer, okay? And on top of that is a copper back tank. And what I've done is when I power the speedometer, the back tank will start charging electricity, and whoever's wearing these copper boots, it will track their speed miles per hour that you are running. Because it will choose how fast you are going, and then it will spit it out because of the power. So let me turn it on. Wait. Okay, ready? And go.
Don't trip. Don't trip.
Pull it out.
There is no way.
Let's see what it is.
There is no way. 20 miles per hour.
You were going 20.
What?
That's
There
pretty
was no way
good.
it was going 20.
You know, I'm gonna stop this right here. I'm gonna.
No, my turn.
No. I mean, this is an F minus.
Is this a scam? Is he scamming us?
Yes.
Oh
Is
my
this
god, it's got
preset?
random speeds. It's got random speeds. What's wrong with you?
Wow! Wow, what a genius!
This man is getting an F minus. I'm honestly.
Bro, this was meant to like measure the speed of the cogwheels and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
You are a fraud.
I can't look at this anymore. I'm gonna get sick. Let's go on to Bionics.
All right. Gentlemen. Hold on a second. Come over here. Welcome to the locking in office. An office automatically making sure that you are currently locked in. Every time you hear that bell, it is a reminder that your sanity must be focused on one mission, Minecraft, and making the company money. Yo!
Okay.
It's like a cubicle.
I need this. Where can I get this? I need this in my home right now.
Wait! Yes, Liger! Lock in. Thank you.
I'm struck. I'm gonna give this one like a B minus because it looks really nice. I'll give you that, and it does use
thank you,
create.
Monty.
It's most of it is not create, and this is a pretty basic create setup. But technically, the create part of it does work if you want this bell to constantly be ringing in your ears like a metronome.
Excuse me, Mr. Rage. I have one question though. You know, this is only this is like 2 components he's using from create. Like, are you sure this warrants a B minus?
Technically, it's 3. The bell is also create.
I mean, I guess, but I don't know. It just feels kind of unfair.
I have to be nice to him. He was out sick last time.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Okay, Donnie, it's your turn.
This is a windmill. I saw a block and it was called windmill bearing. And apparently what you have to do is place it on any sort of, you know, rotational power. And then it makes a windmill.
Whole truck.
And I thought it was pretty.
Dude, I know what this
for the
really
movie?
is. This is a parkour course.
You do have a windmill that's working. The problem is that windmills
It's using power to generate power, but the windmill should be generating the power. I know this. But because it looks pretty.
Watch this. Watch this right here. Oh no, I'm gonna break his build. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Oh, we can use the windmill to generate the power for
The
what we
windmill
wanted to.
generates power.
It's just power making power.
Yeah, so you do not need each side of your build makes power. You do not need the water wheel.
I don't get it.
I'll be generous and I'll give you a B+. If you had just made a windmill, I would have given you an A. But the fact that you connected a power generating object to another power generating one, you get a B+. I'm telling you guys, you guys better lock in because the rest of this is going to be brutal for you.
I guess I was just kind of trying to show off my create building skills by showing what I learned so far. You know, I have a rotational speed controller here, so I can, you know, I can slow this down if I wanted to. I can also, of course, speed it up. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh my god, who did that? Who did that? Who was it?
What's happening?
I don't know, something just happened to me. Anyways, what do you think?
So what is the purpose
Oh,
of this?
sorry. So obviously I didn't have enough time. So what you have to do is you have to fill in the water over here. And you put in the wheat flour, of course.
And then I sit right here and I
Needs to
open
be
my
slow,
mouth.
it needs to be slow. Exactly. Exactly.
So if you put in wheat, it gives you wheat.
No, it makes bread. It makes bread.
I have a grade. I'm going to give this one an A-.
Nice job,
Okay?
Liger.
Because It is a good concept. You are on the right track for pretty much everything. Really, the only problem is number one, the speed you were running it at, but you have a way to adjust that. And you realized it does need to go slower to actually cook it down. But over here, you did use the gearboxes a bunch, and you could have used encased chain drives, which maintains the same direction. So that's why you have every other one is blowing and sucking in. You would definitely cook your stuff down. If all of these were blowing out, you would be getting your wheat or your bread. So I'm giving you an A- for this.
To be fair, Liger is good at blowing and sucking.
First, you wear that skin, and then you say stuff like that.
What's wrong with my skin?
Because he looks all cutesy?
I'm brown. Well, there's nothing wrong with
Whoa,
being brown.
Whoa, we're going to the next build. Okay, so for the second build, I'm going to teach you guys how to make an automated storage system. And I am going to warn you guys, before I start any of this, before I start building this as an example, this is by far the hardest build I will have ever taught you how to make.
Hold on, can I move my whiteboard behind me, Mr. Rage?
Sure.
I'm locked.
Thank you.
I'm locked.
Look at the dedication of this guy. He has a whiteboard.
I am moving my whiteboard into view right now.
Dude, it sounds like a hurricane or something. Yo,
I don't know what this guy's dying over there.
All right, I'm ready, Mr. Rage. Hold on now. I'm ready.
Okay, so to start out, we're going to need a 3x3x5 item vault. And this is just a basic way to do mass storage. This is going to hold all the items for us. Pretty much anywhere on here, we can put down an item hatch. And this acts as like a really basic way to input items. You can just right click on this and it'll put whatever you're holding into the item vault. Or if you shift right click, it'll put everything in your entire inventory but your hotbar items into here. So you can mass dump stuff in.
Like Donnie.
Yeah, he mass dumps stuff a lot. Now, if you guys come over here, we're going to put down a packager on the item vault. And this is going to either package items from in the item vault into a package, or it's going to unpackage items and put them in the vault. So it can do both of those.
How do you switch between modes?
It just automatically will. It just depends on if a package gets put in here or if it gets pulled out into here. We're going to build up here with metal girders, and we're going to put down a chain conveyor, and then we're going to come all the way over here, and we're going to put down another 3 metal girders and another chain conveyor. And then finally, we can connect these two by right-clicking on one with a chain and then right-clicking on the other.
Vanilla Minecraft chains or
Yep.
create super cool
Vanilla
chains?
Minecraft chains, just basic chains.
Okay.
So this is going to allow us to transport the packages that are either getting packaged in the packager or will eventually be unpackaged in the packager. But this is going to need some rotational power to work because right now it's worthless. It's doing nothing. So we're going to put down a water wheel right here and then
Large one. Got it.
just put down 1 bucket of water to get it moving.
2 blocks broken. Yep.
A rotation speed controller right here so that we can speed this up because otherwise it's going to go really slow. And I'm going to put it up to 64 RPM. And then I'm just going to move this over to power the chain conveyor. So I'm going to use a vertical gearbox. Vertical gearbox here. Couple shafts. Bring it around town. And right in the center here, you can see this is where we input this. So now the chain conveyor is moving and it can transport the packages. The only problem with this is there's no way to get our packages from the packager onto the conveyor or vice versa, off the conveyor onto the packager. So we're going to be using this block, which is called the frog port.
That's new. I've seen your video on it.
Yeah, this is new. This whole thing, this is all new in the latest big update. So when you get the frog port and you're still holding it in your hand, you're going to look at the chain conveyor and you can right click on it to bind it to the chain conveyor. You'll see a little white square that shows you where it's going to bind to.
Where's the white square?
You need to be holding the frog port.
Okay, first person.
And then once you have that bound, while you're holding it, you're going to put it on top of this packager. So now this frog port is going to act as the thing that puts packages up there or pulls them down. Yep.
That
What's
is
his name?
insane.
What's his name?
So we don't need to name this one. Technically, we could name it storage. It needs to actually be a name you're going to be able to remember.
Does it like save
Are
it
they
in the
sentient?
notes or something? When a package moves, is it like, oh, it came from this and then it's a specific name or something? Or no?
So you'll use it when you send packages to somewhere. You can address packages, and that's how they'll know what frog port to go to is the name. We're pretty much ready to get to the output portion of this. The only thing we need to do over here is to grab out a stock link and put this down on the packager somewhere. So this creates a storage network that lets us see everything that's in the storage network wirelessly.
Does it need to connect to like anything in specific, like a Wi-Fi or a certain name from the
You'll
package
connect
port?
stuff. You'll connect stuff to it later. You know, it's basically
Okay.
Bluetooth. Now we're gonna come over here and we'll finish the output section. We're ready to finish the output here. First thing we're gonna put down is just a chest, and this is where the output is all going to go. Off of this chest, we're gonna put a packager, just like we did over there. This packager is only going to be unpackaging stuff for the output. Then on top of this, we're gonna put another frog port, but remember, we gotta go and bind it somewhere on the chain conveyor, and then we put the frog port down. And for this one, I actually have to name it. So I'm gonna name it output, because when packages come out of there, they need to know what address they're going to. So the name of this frog port is the address.
This may be a stupid question because I think it's self-explanatory, but like this entire thing. So say you and I, we're on a world. You have to build this all the way to each other's houses?
Yes, but you can make these way longer. They can connect an infinite number of times. Right here, you would never do something this close.
Yeah.
This is just an example so you guys kind of get the concept. But yes, I'll take a breather from this one to show you guys real quick. If I get a chain, you know, we can just put one randomly over here and then boom.
Oh, so okay. That's crazy.
You want to see something extra cool too? While we're messing around with the wrench?
Yeah.
You can use it to transport yourself.
Yo!
That is
Yeah.
Oh my
you can
God.
control, like, if you hold left, you'll go to the left here.
what?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, guys, we had enough fun. I think we should continue our mission.
Yeah, we
Okay, Liger,
we gotta
dude.
finish this
This
build.
guy's the worst. He's
get him
genuinely
outta
the
here.
worst person.
The final step is to be able to request items to your output. You need to come over to this stock link over here, and you use a stock ticker. You right click on the stock link and it connects it to the network, and then you put it down, technically anywhere, but I'm gonna put it down over here.
So we link it by right-clicking the ticker onto the stock link.
Yup, and then you place it down wherever you're going to be requesting items. And the final thing to access this, you need to have some kind of entity here, but the easiest one is instead of getting a mob or something, you can put down a blaze burner. So this build is done, and I will let Liger show this off a little bit. If you right click on the blaze, when you go in there, you can select which items that are currently in the system you want to get, and they should pop up at that list at the bottom. And then all you have to do is type in the package address, type in output, and then click send.
Output, click send.
And watch, the package comes out,
Oh.
it puts it up there, it comes over here, it grabs it, and check the chest.
Oh
Cardboard
my God.
sword.
Oh my
That's
God.
the whole build. This is what you guys are going to get 10 minutes to build. I just need to replicate this as an example build in each of your squares.
Let's do it.
Okay, you have 10 minutes to replicate this exact build as best you can, and then we're going to test them. And ask questions. If you get stuck, ask questions for the love of God.
Go, Lynix, go.
Let's do this.
We need a packager on the side right over here. Then we need...
Oh man, look at Liger go. This guy is always on top of it.
Wait, 3 by 5, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there we go, 5. Then you need a stock.
I'm very concerned for Lynix, especially after his first build. This is by far the most complicated one for them to replicate. The explanation alone took like 10 minutes.
Okay, I kind of have the items like in a way where it's sort of in order. So I'm pretty sure the last thing he did, or the next thing he did, was place that.
We're going to be setting this bad boy to, what was it? 64 RPM. He was very specific about that one.
Looks like it's going on that one, and then the frog port goes on top, and then we have to have the siphoner thingy.
I wonder if we need like the chains. We might just need the chains. Kind of like build. Oop. Boom. Oh, I did it. I did it.
Our machine is working. All right, hold on. We are not done. Now we need a package frog part.
Okay, Liger is absolutely cooking over here. Donnie is making solid progress. He's pretty much tied with Bionic.
And then we just gotta get chains, right? We just chain these up, chain these bad boys up.
Next block, it looks like large water wheel. Does it connect right here? I wonder. It's probably like that, right? It might be like that.
No target selected. Oh, okay, I see. I have to select the target first. So it was right here, and then I have to put that right there.
Oh, he got his frog port going. I wonder if it is properly bound. I'm assuming he properly connected it.
The stock link goes right over here. There we go. We started the stock link.
Let's see if Donnie can manage the rotation speed controller. They've got 6 minutes left. Come on, Donnie. No, not another water wheel. No.
And then he said, turn this up to 64.
Choose this. Package address, output, send. In the name of science!
If I challenged you to create another chest with a packager and a frog port that acted as an input to the storage, would you want to try that for extra credit?
Okay, can I skip it? Can I skip it? I feel like my skills will be better used off for the next.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Hey, I'm gonna go watch some TikTok. I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Hey, nice. Rot that brain, brother.
We get another packager right here. And then we get the frog guy back like this.
Maybe place one like here, or hold on a second. If I right click that. Oh, connected. Does that say successfully? I think that said successfully. Yeah, I think it totally did.
And then we need a chest. Chest goes on this side. And how do you I forget how to put the blaze in. Is it this?
If I click like this, does it work? It did not work. Why didn't it work? Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now the frog port is working. I actually got to do this first, then place it.
You know what? I am gonna try what Rage said.
They got 2 minutes left. It looks like Bionic is fully done. Lynix also looks like it's fully done.
What am I missing here? I'm missing an essential part. Am I missing? Oh, wait. So there should be dirt in here.
Rage, go away. I want to go steal from Liger.
I need help. I need help. I need help.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Why'd the package stuck? Why'd the package stuck?
It didn't have an address, probably. You need to enter the address of the frog port you want it to go to in the stock keeper when you request it at the bottom.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a problem I build.
No.
Wait, did I just put, oh my gosh, I put everything in there. I put literally my entire inventory in there. Boom. Does that work? Oh my gosh. It worked.
6, 5, 4.
Something is going wrong.
Unbelievable, bro. I don't know what that is.
2, 1, done.
Oh, it's done. Okay, whatever. I did my thing.
Okay,
Yo.
time's up.
Oh my gosh, what a clutch of a history. What a clutch of a history. Donnie, you too?
I didn't finish. I was probably 1 click away from finishing.
Hey, we're gonna let Liger finish in about 4 minutes. So we're gonna start with Liger, and we're gonna go right to left.
Oh my god, this guy.
So as you can see, I've had enough time to also tinker around reversing everything. At first, I wasn't going to do it, but then I was like, you know, let me just put my skills to the test. But I didn't really have enough time, but we'll get back to this in a bit. But let's just see if this works. So I have to put in some items. Let's just put in this. Right-click the blaze burner. Birch planks. Output. Send.
Birch.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on now.
Wow.
There we go.
And it's
I like
right
it.
over there.
That's as clean as it can get.
Now for the reverse part. Come over here, please. I couldn't figure this out, but maybe you can help me finalize it, Professor Rage. Because when I right-click the blaze burner here, it doesn't say that anything is in stock. I was able to get it to work once, but now
Is there nothing in this chest?
items are being
So
displayed.
I appreciate the effort, Liger. Well, just so you guys know, Liger finished so fast, I gave him an extra credit option to add an input section where a chest can input stuff into the storage network instead of the item hatch. So,
Oh, yeah.
let me show you, just so you guys know, let me show you how this would actually work in theory. You would have a chest for an input, and we could just put that right here, line it up. We'd have a packager, and then we'd link the frog port like you guys did. You can just link it wherever. And then we would need to do 2 additional things. So this is stuff you would not have known, Liger. You would have had to ponder it. But
I see. I thought it was going to be simple.
you need to put a redstone signal because that is what tells the packager to pull items out and package them. And then on the side of the packager, we put a sign and we put the name of the address we're sending it to. So for this one, let's just say that we called storage. And I come over and rename your frog port here to be storage. If I were to put, let's say, a lever in here, it puts it up there and it sucks it in there. And now I can come over here and I can send the lever to output and it'll pull it back out over here. So that was going to be the extra credit, but you would not have known about the lever or the sign. But this is an A+. You did an awesome job. You did it super quick. Honestly, I'll say A++ because you did it so unbelievably fast.
Hey.
+1 for the whiteboard. Donnie, your turn.
I should get extra credit because, what's it called? I spilled my drink, so I had to go clean it up in the middle of my...
You're just hoping that I don't give you negative credit for the fact that I saw you got an achievement, which meant you came back over here before we went to Liger's.
There's zero proof that happened.
I swear to God, editor, keep it in. Keep him in. Show it.
Okay, so I need more time because I wanted to make a new thingy. But yeah, so you put the item in here. There's literally like, what? Oh, whoops. Okay, I didn't. Okay.
Don't worry, I got you. There you go.
Yeah, you put a filter on it instead of putting the item in.
I know. Okay, there you go. You go over to bees, and then you click on this. You get your
I
item.
hate this guy.
What?
Wait, I think that's a bad word.
There we go. It goes in the chest.
That's an A+ in my book.
Well, not really, because he clearly cheated and he took quite a lot of time.
Bro, I'm gonna mute up. I'm muting him. I'm muting him
You know
for the rest of this video, bro.
I say,
Like
bro,
a B?
I say we all
B+?
get A's.
I'm going to give Donnie an A+ because it works and I didn't see him cheat, but I'm saying it now so I don't get flamed in the comments. My assumption is he came back over here and finished something.
I swear on Linux's life I didn't cheat.
Whoa!
Oh, my bad, bro.
Whoa.
My bad.
Hi. Okay, Bionic, it's your turn.
There's not much to see here because it works. I put the diamond in there. I go to my blaze. I click the diamond. I go chaka. Boom. One package coming up, baby. One package.
It's on the
coming
way,
up, baby. One package. One.
That's a lot more than one package.
And there it is. We got
Let's
demons.
go.
All right,
Monday.
so Bionic,
Mondays.
I will also give you an A+.
Hey, let's go.
The one note is that you definitely could speed this up a lot at the rotation speed controller.
Yeah. But you know, like, slow is kind of nice sometimes. Like, not everybody wants, like...
What is this? You
Yeah.
put a shaft here?
It'll work all the way at max.
No way.
Wait, what is this Shopsy? Is this Shopsy?
Whoa!
Oh my god, yo!
Okay, you got an A+. Linux.
All right.
Show us what you
Okay,
got.
everybody.
Saving the best for last.
I need everybody to lock in for a second, okay? Because I'd like...
I already hate this.
So this is where I got so this is the part I actually did not know. It was moving, but this part I didn't understand. I thought I had it right, and then this is output and everything, but I'm confused. So this is where I got stuck.
I'm assuming your biggest issue is right now, look at the packager.
Okay.
It's not actually attached to the chest, so it wouldn't be able to unpackage stuff. You see how this part at the back here?
How do you link it?
You can shift right click on the chest or you can rotate the packager.
Dude, and that's it?
There, right there. You see, this is it connected to the chest.
Yeah.
Well, I need to check. Let's see.
Okay.
So,
I only have like a dirt or something in there.
okay, so your other issue is that with this stock ticker, you need to take the ticker and come over and right click on this link and then place it down over here.
Brother. And that's why it was enchanted, because you already linked it before, right?
Yeah, when it looks enchanted, that's because it's tuned to the network. So now, if I take this with those two updates and put it to output and click send,
I see.
it's super slow, but it will eventually work. So Linux, you're gonna get an A-. You know, there were a couple small little errors.
Professor Rage, I really don't want to be that guy, but I feel like he does not deserve an A- because he didn't even figure out how to use the rotational speed controller with a... We figured out how to rotate things with a wrench in the first episode.
We have worked far too hard for all A's.
Surely this is a B-.
I'm so sorry, bro. I had to. I'm so sorry.
Kick by an operator.
Let's keep it civil. We still have one build left to do, okay?
Okay, fine.
Okay, we are on to the final and hardest build, but I have faith after the last one that you guys maybe can do this. But before I explain the build, this is going to be a 2v2 if you couldn't already tell. Whoever got the highest grade in the last build gets to pick their teammate. So Liger, you finished first, which is why you got the A++, which means you get to pick your teammate for doing this 2v2.
Okay, perfect. Let's see.
Please don't pick me. Please don't. Inshallah, please don't.
Let's see. I pick Linux.
Let's go.
It's going to be Liger and Linux versus Doni and Bionic. And before we get into the build, just so you guys know, we're going to be grading this on functionality, efficiency, independence, and there will be an extra credit point.
Ooh.
So each of these is going to be out of 5 points, and the extra credit is going to be 1 point. You guys ready for the explanation? You already take some notes?
Yes, sir. I got the whiteboard ready. Don't worry, Lynix. I got
Let's
this.
do this. Come on now. I'm locked.
Donnie, we got this. We'll show those idiots.
I think you guys really should be afraid of the whiteboard. So this right here is technically a more advanced automated storage setup, but it also has automated processing built in, which makes it
Interesting.
so that for this one, you will always have 64 iron sheets and 64 iron or andesite alloy in your system, even if you take some out.
Wait. Can you say what you just said? What's the function of this machine? But can you please a bit slower?
Let me walk through. I'll walk through it and
Mark-
explain it as I go. Okay. So you've obviously got the item vaults and the chain conveyors and all of that stuff. And the output over here is identical to what you guys just set up, right? That is a basic automated storage setup, but we've added 2 parts. We've added this processing part right here, and over here, this is going to be the logistics area, I'll call it. Everything else is what you guys just built, the same as what you did. So this one, we've got a press and we've got a mixer. And on one side, they've got packagers, which are inputting into them. And each of those has a frog port on top of it, which needs a name. It needs an address. So for this one, you can see I named the press one press. I named the mixer one mixer. Those will pull stuff off of the chain conveyor. They'll put it into the packager. It will empty that into the basin or the depot. It will then be pressed and mixed. On this side, you can see there's a belt coming out of it. You need to filter with a brass funnel iron sheets out of the depot. Otherwise, it'll pull the iron off there. You guys know that without it processing. The basin automatically gets an output when the belt starts moving. You guys always freak out because you're like, where's the output? Where's the output? Technically, you could use a funnel. You don't need to though. Once the belt's moving, it'll pull the items out. Then you've got a chest over here with a funnel putting items into it. So you've got a frog port here that is powered with a packager under it. So the packager will package the items that are in the chest, and then the frog port is going to put it up onto this chain conveyor.
Is this lever just to power this on?
Yes.
Cool. So then these, why don't these again need to be powered on?
These are inputting
To this?
They're not packaging, they're unpackaging.
Okay.
You'll understand in a second.
Cool.
So these are going to get items. The frog ports are going to pull
Yeah.
items off the chain conveyor, and these will unpackage.
So it's sending
to
it specifically to the mixer and the press to then mix them
Yes.
together so that it's pulling a specific, because you're sending it to a specific one.
Yes, and it'll make it'll make more sense, a lot of this, when we
Cool,
go over
cool,
the
cool,
logistics part. This one needs the power because it is going to be packaging items, but you don't need a sign on here for the address, mainly because the frog port over here is the only one that does not have a name.
Because
So
it's
it
putting stuff
automatically
up.
is no
Yeah,
name.
this one's putting stuff back onto it, right? And then it ends here.
You know what? I actually did make a mistake. This one, we'll give a name and we'll just say, you know, items. Because technically you'd have 2 unnamed frog ports. So this one needs to have a name, but this one over here doesn't have a name.
not.
So everything that comes out of this here should go into that one over there.
So this is all just to put stuff in this container here.
This right here, this end portion, yes,
Yeah.
is to put the items that you processed back into the storage network. So now the way that you make this whole thing work is over here. And it looks simple, but it's complicated. So these are factory gauges, and these need to be linked to the stock network. So you would click these over here, right click on the network, just like you did with the ticker before. Then I'm gonna recreate this just so you guys can understand how it works. You are going to put these down and they act like a recipe.
Yeah.
So Liger, that one time you put like a brain map or whatever and put like, oh, wheat turns into bread. That is literally this.
I see.
For this first one, we're trying to turn iron ingots. So I will right click an iron ingot onto the first one. We're trying to turn that into iron sheets. So that goes on the second one. Now I will right click on what I'm trying to make, so the iron sheets, and when I open up this factory gauge, one of the buttons is a plus sign, and it says add new connection. So you're gonna
Liger,
click
move.
add new connection, and then you are going to right click what you're using to turn into that, and it will make a link.
Wait, so say that again one more time. One more time. Sorry. So right click this.
You right click the factory gauge that you want to be crafting. You click add new connection, and then you right click the factory gauge that you are using to craft that item, and it will make a link.
When I right click it, it just says place item to monitor.
You need to have the items in there first. You're using ones that don't have items. So I'll show you
see.
on this one. So this one is going to be andesite alloy, and we use iron nuggets and andesite to make that. So Liger, why don't you go in there and link the andesite alloy to one of those.
So add new connection and then put it to that.
Okay, so you connected it the wrong way though. You need to connect from the alloy to what you're using as the recipe.
Bro, this is beyond my.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't
this
understand.
is beyond my capacity.
I think it's a little bit complicated, but the idea being that this is just a flow chart of what you are trying to make. But you have to connect things backwards. So you say, if you say, I'm trying to make a YouTube video, you say, I need raw footage. So you would connect YouTube video to raw footage. You would not connect raw footage to YouTube video.
All
So
right,
here,
so this is the final product over here.
yes. And you need to connect it back to every ingredient that recipe needs. So for iron sheets, it just needs an ingot. For andesite alloy, it needs both iron nuggets and andesite.
So I have to do 2 connections here.
Yes. And then when you click on this, you should see it says the recipe. It should show you that it's using 1 iron nugget and 1 andesite.
So I need to just connect this to the andesite.
It's already connected. Someone else connected. Yeah.
Okay, well, why is it gray? Why is it not?
So that's because. So what you're going to do here
It's not linked.
Well, they are linked. That's not the reason. What happens is now that you have these linked, these recipes linked, you can hold right click on one of these on the final product, and you can set how many of them you want in your storage network at any given time. And it will maintain that. So you just put that at 100, right? And this one's at 64. This is gonna make it that you are trying to always have 64 iron sheets in your network or 64 andesite alloy. The only other thing you need to do to make this work is you right click on these, and there's an option at the bottom that you type in send inputs exactly. So for the sheet one, we would put in press, and for the andesite alloy one, we would put in mixer, because those are the frog ports that these 2 items need to go to make this final product.
So can we still name ours the same as you did yours?
Yes.
Does there have to be? Okay.
No, you can name them whatever you want. They're not going to be in the same network, so you're fine to name them the same as mine. So now these are the system is trying to craft these. So if you went and put 64 iron ingots into the item vault over there, you'll get to see it work. So over here, watch, in the hatch like we did before, if I put 64 in here, it's now going to send iron ingots. They are going to go to the press. So now it's sending the items back, and they are getting collected over here.
Where is it getting sent back? Oh, back into the item vault.
And now if you come all the way back here, you can watch the numbers going up. So it's monitoring how many it has. Once it gets to 64, it will stop. If you take one out from the output, it'll make another one. So you will always have 64 iron sheets in here, assuming you have iron ingots to make them.
Is this supposed to be like you make an iron farm and then it connects to this and then the iron automatically goes inside and then like it goes through the process of all of it? Is that the point? And then you can kind of like do anything you want with the recipe, like everything in between?
The point of this is so that if there's materials that you're constantly using, like from Create, that you can have those always in your system.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So if you constantly use iron sheets for Create, you'll never have to worry that you're going to come back and have to go make iron sheets. Your system will maintain a certain amount of iron sheets at all times. So if you take them out, it'll make more.
Yeah, okay.
Now you're going to have 20 minutes to go and build that in your squares as groups of 2.
Can I start building the thing?
I think so, right? Yeah.
He said go.
Okay, they're going. Everybody got in their groups.
Okay, so look, let me take charge of everything that we just did, okay? Because I was literally... No, what we did at the beginning.
We also need a rotational speed controller. Let me put that at 64.
My gosh, they're starting out. They have tons of room, and they didn't even leave enough room for the rotation speed controller behind this. Technically, it's on the line, so I don't know.
I can already get started maybe on this over here.
Oh, when he's looking away, tell me. There we go. It's called a packager. That's it. Packager.
Nah, not the packager. Just the wall. You know, the wall thing.
The girder.
Well, Liger is doing it. Lynix is cheering him on. Maybe, I don't know. But Liger's at least cooking.
It's like it looks like it's right here.
And let me add the chain conveyor on top.
Looks like it's
boom
right there.
Boom. Add the chains to that bad boy as well. We're doing great, by the way. We're gonna absolutely destroy them.
Oh, they're like dividing and conquering. Bionic's gonna try to make the logistics part of it, and Donnie's gonna make the part over here. Okay. I don't know how well that's gonna work because they're gonna need certain things to be assembled to be able to do the logistics part of it.
Bro, I'm gonna make ours look already like fire, okay? I'm gonna replace grass.
Do it like, oh yeah.
Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do, bro? So they don't copy us? Watch this, watch this, watch this. I'm gonna build a wall. Because if they see us, then like, bro.
Is he hiding their entire build? Dude, contribute to the actual build. What is Bionic doing?
Shaft right here. Put the belts on top. Bro, I think we're gonna finish this in no time, bro. Look at this.
Both groups are doing very well. I am shocked though. I mean, it definitely looks like Liger is just absolutely popping off over here. The whiteboard, the nerd shirt, all of it is just coming together to clutch this one for their team.
With a redstone connection. So we need a lever. Boom.
He was like,
bro, Lynix, we're actually doing
andesite.
great, Lynix. Hold on, Mike.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, frog port.
All right, we need the compooper.
Yep.
We need the basin. What goes under the, oh, this is just a block here. Basin goes like right
We need
there.
the presser.
There you go.
Or compact.
I got the
mechanical
funnel.
press. There you go. Mechanical press goes there.
Oh, and they overstressed the system because they only used one water wheel. They geared it up to 64, but they only put down one water wheel instead of two. I wonder if they're going to realize they either need another water wheel or they need to slow it down.
Overstress. There you go.
I believe in you, Donnie. There we go. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know why his isn't overstressed. Oh, he's got double cogwheel.
Oh, yes, double cogwheel. Okay, that's easy,
Yeah, of
bro.
course.
I can do it. I can do it. You work on the other stuff.
This is missing
then
a
the blaze burner.
stock ticker. So the one thing is, it is making sure that this packager is facing the right way. That was my problem last time.
Yeah, the packager needs to be in front of the chest, and the frog port needs to be on
Nice.
top.
That packager is backwards, which is not a good sign. Let's see if they notice.
Do packagers need to go in front of this one? They do, right? And then two frog ports on top?
Yeah, and then they both face it, and those have names. One is mixer, one is...
Oh yeah, I wrote that down. I wrote that all down, bro.
Nice. He's linking the frog ports. He realized when he put them down that he needs to link each one first and then put it down. That's a good sign. And then I'm assuming Lynix is naming it right now.
This is a mixer, and then this is output. Perfect.
They're getting real close to doing the logistics part of this. Actually, they may be there. If they named all those properly, the only thing I think is that packager is not properly hooked up.
Did I ask Rage if he can try test? Oh, Rage.
Yo, do you guys have a question?
No, not necessarily. I was gonna say, okay, never mind. For a second, I was gonna say, would you be able to test it? But Liger wants to do it on our own for now.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not done because look, it's not linked. Look, we haven't set a target amount here. That's what it was.
All right, I'll leave you guys be. They got 10 minutes left. That should be plenty of time to set up and do all the testing that they need.
I don't know if ours is working correctly. I don't know if you want to test it or something. I'm gonna go and do the linking stuff.
Oh yeah. So those things, what are they called?
What things? The factory gauge? These?
Yeah, factory.
Little
Yeah.
things?
So he
Yeah, how do
said
we
that you
tune
have to use the factor. You have to put it on the thing at the start.
Oh, there you go. Tune to this
Yeah.
network.
Okay, so that's set to iron. Okay, so why is the iron not coming out of this?
I assume they're trying to do some testing here, so let's see. I'm waiting to see a package come out somewhere.
How much iron did you put in?
Hold on, maybe this is just not bound. So maybe I bind it to like right here.
Oh yeah, this one doesn't need a name, right? That one.
Yeah, that one does not need a name. Okay, we might need to ask a question low key, but I really don't want to.
It's better to get it now than to wait, right?
I'm curious what they're struggling with over here. They should just test a singular output from the system right now to verify that stuff works, and then they can worry about if the processing stuff is wrong. But the fact that they haven't pulled a singular output to check it is kind of weird.
All right, let's just ask him.
Okay, what's up?
I feel like we're messing up something over here. Sending inputs into mixer. Why is it not taking the iron ingots and making them, you know, go through the whole process?
Okay, so then these are linked properly to the chain conveyor?
I'm pretty sure they
this,
are,
right?
right? We link
Like
these.
these?
We link them onto the chains.
We'll just redo it real quick. Like this. Boom. Press. I'm gonna break you. Come down here. Right click.
And this one is linked too?
This one is linked as well, yes.
I'll link
Okay,
it as well.
But if I go into the stock keeper, it doesn't show.
So it says no packagers linked, which means something is wrong here. So either your packager is placed incorrectly or this link is not linked. So let me see if I can help you here.
We did this. We re-linked that. So it must be the packager then.
Okay, so then your packager, let's break this. You guys used a repackager. That's your problem.
What?
It's not a packager.
Who used a
You-
repackager? Who use the repackager.
Are you serious?
There you go.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
I'm already noticing some problems here.
Why is this?
This guy's just collecting the items.
These guys are not even
All
working, bro.
AUB.
These guys are not even working.
Wait. He's not even sending the packages, though. He's not doing anything with the items.
I'm assuming they didn't name this one, and that's why it's picking up stuff. Or they're not setting stuff over here with the names. Oh, they're sending this to output. No, and they're sending this to items.
So this is just collecting items. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys something because you further messed it up, okay? You are sending these to the completely wrong things. You're saying to make andesite alloy here, use output, and to make iron sheets, use items. Those are definitely not the right frog port names for what you need to process it.
Oh, this needs to be the mixer.
Should we? Let's ask for help, I think. Because trust me, it's better to work.
All right, I gotta go. Okay, what's up?
So why is the mixer taking it and not the presser?
So your logistics over here, you have this one sending to mixer. You have it sending the iron sheets to the frog port named mixer.
So I
at the
just changed
bottom.
it now. Okay, so and then so it's the opposite.
But it still does it. Look.
No, hold on. Let's see what happens now.
It needs to send new ones. I'll give you a freebie too. Your packager is oriented wrong here. It's completely backwards. It's not going to input things into your press because it's backwards.
Thank you.
Understand where it's supposed to go from here. Is it supposed to get to output? I think items needs to go to output, no? Why is it getting the sheets, but then it's not going to the next spot?
This needs to go into output.
I don't, yeah, maybe, because why?
Hold on.
Nothing's happening with the output. Output is just sitting here.
They got 1 minute left.
And then this needs to go into press. That is also correct, Lynix. That is also correct. Anything else I can check?
Yo.
Bionic is looking at you.
I'm catching Liger cheating.
Oh, whoa. Oh.
I got it in 4K. 4K, bro.
Oh my gosh, they're worried about cheating. They need to worry about finishing their builds. They only got 30 seconds left.
Is this facing the right way? This bottom under.
Oh yeah, that
link
is.
it.
But maybe the frog. Okay, but then we need to change some. Oh, package address output.
They got 10 seconds. 9, 8,
It works. It literally just about works.
3, 2, 1.
Done.
Time is up. People were struggling up until the end there. I'm excited to see.
Hey, Liger, we caught you cheating, buddy.
Hey, if you guys want to show each other up by winning. Who wants to go first and walk me through the build and show?
Since Liger likes
No.
crossing to
Since
the red.
you guys
likes cheating, go
clearly
ahead.
like looking at our build, how about you guys start?
Yeah, it's weird because you guys had this bedrock block, but you guys were staring on our build.
Hey, I'm putting my foot down. Who's going first? Donnie, you guys show your
on
build
now.
first. I'm putting my foot down.
right.
You guys show your build
All
first.
right, yeah, we'll go first. We'll go first since we didn't build outside the barrier.
Yeah, and can you keep an eye on him? Look, he's messing with. Look, Rage is clicking stuff.
You guys are gonna just keep walk me through the build.
There's not much to walk through because this is a 100% working Waka Chaka machine.
You know.
Right, Doni Bobes? Right, Team Dunk?
Hey, I'm looking at it right now. It's looking solid. Let me check your logistics over here. Okay, so it's crafting up to 64. This one is at 64. So the real test to see if this actually works. Ooh, this one stopped here. Let's see why.
I might have overflowed it, to be honest.
Oh, it's because this happens. I'm going to reset your promise stuff. It gets buggy sometimes where it'll have sent out packages, and if you pulled them away, it'll think they're still in the system.
Yeah.
So, okay. No
Yeah,
problem
it's
at
some
all.
sort of,
That's
like,
not your
create
fault.
problem.
The test I'm going to do is your andesite alloy says it's at full right now. So if I order from this and it gives me andesite alloy and then it recrafts that, then you guys have a fully functioning build. Okay?
Gotcha.
I am going to get 4 andesite alloy. I'm going to request this to, what's your output frog's name?
This guy Frog4.
I'm going to get 4 andesite, and this is, you did name it Frog4, not Forg4. I'm going to send this, so I should get 4 andesite here, and then it should recraft 4 more. Okay, the mixer is going. I have the andesite
4
here. Let's see if it refills it. There's 1. Here's 2.
Refilling on me? Oh, it's
There's the
refilled.
3rd one.
Yeah, cheeky, bruv.
And 4th one.
Looking good. Looking good.
Okay, and it should be
baby.
fully refilled then in a second here.
63, and any second out, 64. Team Dunk, baby.
Yeah, so functionality, you guys got a 5 out of 5. Works perfectly. That's awesome. Efficiency, you guys also got a 5 out of 5. There is nothing inefficient with this build. It's as clean as can be. Independence, you guys are going to get a 4 out of 5. They needed minimal help, but you did need to ask questions at the very end. I will urge you still to ask questions sooner, but you guys managed to make it work in the end.
That showed our independence and our resolve. You know what I'm saying?
It did. You tried your hardest.
Yes. Team Dog.
And then extra credit goes away because it took so long for us to go through how the build on its own worked that we didn't even get to go over the extra credit. So that goes away. So you guys end with a total score of 14 out of 15.
Thank you, sir. Arigato, senpai.
Okay, Liger, and wherever Lynix disappeared, there we go.
There is something going wrong, and I know it's a very minor thing. I do not know what it is. I've been trying to figure it out.
It's probably the processing over here. It's got to be something going on here.
There is no way. I left this to Lynix to complete.
Oh, you left this to Lynix.
Oh my god, he's trying to steam it up.
I'll have all of you know I won the last one. So all of you need to bow down to your valedictorian, all right?
Listen, buddy, the only reason I chose you as a teammate is because Rage would probably give me extra points. That's what I thought.
Oh, no. I'm done with this guy.
Okay.
Oh, the mighty have fallen.
I'm joking. This is my brother right here. I would never do anything.
That's my guy.
First issue is Lynix, or whoever set this over here, set it to be 64 stacks instead of 64 items.
Oh, that was me.
The next problem is you set a thing for target amount and storage of andesite, which you don't need to do. And now if you go and put iron and andesite in, why don't you go do that and let's see if it works.
Oh, wait, we never even put andesite in there in the first place.
Okay, so now it's going to send stuff and we're going to see if your mixer works. Okay, so far it's looking so good. And let's see back here. Yep, it's counting it up to 1, which means that this will effectively work. So for functionality, you guys got 3.5 out of 5. Efficiency, you guys got 5 out of 5. Independence, you guys are also going to get a 4. Okay, and then extra credit, nobody gets. That will leave you guys at 12.5.
We take those every day of the week.
That's not even that bad. That's not even that bad.
Came second place out of 2.
Team Liger. We won, baby.
Round.
Let's go.
Donnie and Bionic won with a score of 14 out of 15. Liger and Lynix came in second with a score of 12.5 out of 15. You guys both did a really good job, and I'm very impressed
Thank you, Mr.
by
Games.
both of you. But
Thank you,
Lynix,
Shin.
after your first build in the baseline test, I kind of hate you.